Vision boards are not necessarily just a spiritual concept. In my opinion, they make logical sense too. Studies have actually shown that you're more likely to achieve a goal when you write it down. Well, if a picture is worth 1,000 words, then accompanying your written goals with images will surely help you achieve them. Today, I want to tell you why you should create a vision board and share some tips on how to create one that will work effectively so that you can manifest in the real world. Let's roll that intro. I have an intro now. A bit exciting. Manifesting in the Real World, Episode 2. Why and how you should create a vision board. Everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're just meeting me for the first time, hi, my name is Ebony and this channel is about helping you to reconnect to your intuition so that you can manifest a magical life in the real world. If you're new to the law of attraction or curious about what I think of it, I definitely recommend starting with episode 1 of this series, Manifesting in the Real World. I'll link it below in the description and in the first comment pinned to the top, and I'll also have it in the cards above there as well. That's I. We'll find out in editing. But anyways, so yeah, check that out first if you want to learn about the law of attraction and what it is, and it would really help going into today's video to know a little bit about the law of attraction as well. In today's video, we're talking about vision boards. First, I'll explain why you should create a vision board and how they work. Then I'll take you through step by step from working out your goals to ensure that no dreams are left behind to making your digital vision board on Canva. Finally, I'll talk about what happens next. How can you make the most out of your vision board? I have a couple of suggestions that I want to share on how to use your vision board to increase its effectiveness. It's gonna be a lot of info, but I hope you find it super helpful. If you like, you can also check out today's blog post to go along with this video. That'll be linked in the description below so that you can read back over the tips as you complete your own vision board later. All of this I've figured out over years of making vision boards for myself that have actually worked. So I hope that this method will work for you too, so that you can manifest all the things that you want in your life. So firstly, why create a vision board? What is it that helps vision boards to work? Get yourself a cuppa and we'll get into it. Cheers. Why create a vision board? A huge aspect of why you should create a vision board comes down to the reticular activating system that is located in the brainstem. This system works like a filter in our brains, constantly sifting through all the information around us so that only what is deemed necessary reaches our attention. In last week's video, I talked a little bit more about this system and how it can help explain how the law of attraction may work. So if you want to learn a little bit more about that, definitely check that out. That'll be linked in all the places. So with vision boards, you're essentially telling your reticular activating system to focus on the images that represent your goals, so that when you come into contact with something or someone that may help lead you towards achieving your goals or whatever you're trying to manifest, the reticular activating system will focus on it. This is partly why writing down, visualizing, and getting super clear on our goals is so important, because anytime we reinforce what we want to our reticular activating system, we remind it to actively seek out and focus on what will help to bring those goals into reality. So if you have a vision board that you look at every day, your subconscious is going to internalize those images, and your reticular activating system is going to mark them as important. Whenever you see or experience something or meet someone that may help bring those images, your vision board, into reality, your reticular activating system is going to flag it as important. It's going to direct your attention to that thing or person that may lead you to achieving your goals on the vision board. So that's the more logical theory behind how a vision board might work. The more spiritual reason is that you're asking the universe, your higher self, or whatever you believe in to help you manifest those goals and dreams displayed on your vision board. You're asking whatever you believe in for the things on your vision board. You're setting your intention and telling the higher powers that you believe in that this is what you want. But ultimately, there is only one thing that you need to believe in order for your vision board to work. You need to believe that it will work. You need to be in a positive mindset when you create your vision board from start to finish. You need to be crystal clear on what you want and truly believe that you will get it. And every time you look at your vision board, you need to imagine all of these things coming true. But more on that soon. Beyond the possibilities of a vision board helping you manifest all that you could possibly dream of, creating one is also just so much fun. It puts you in a grateful, positive place where you can confidently see all your goals laid out in front of you. Seeing all the possibilities displayed in images that truly do exist in the real world will help convince you so that you can believe that they are possible for you too. So now you know why it's worth doing, let's start the process of actually creating a vision board. How to create a vision board. Step 1, clarify your goals. If you want the vision board to work, you first need to know what you want. A huge benefit to creating a vision board is that it helps you to really figure out your goals. By that reason alone, it's worth doing. I'd recommend choosing a timeline too, ideally no more than 5 years ahead, but it's up to you ultimately. It's your vision board. It's your vision. It's your dream. Now, coming into this, you might have a few ideas of what you want already, or you might be completely confused about what you want. So I suggest breaking your goals down into 3 categories: mind, body, and spirit. This allows you to encompass all aspects of life while working towards finding a good balance between all 3, and it helps you think of things that you may not even realize you need to focus on too. The mind category includes things like your career goals, financial goals, your dream home, any material things you want, or the amount of money you'd like to make, that kind of thing. The body category includes things like exercise goals, eating healthier, eating more nutritious food, any habits that make you feel healthier, such as a nighttime or morning routine, or getting more sleep. That kind of thing. The spirit category includes things like relationships, meditating, goals to help others or donate, or any hobbies that might bring you joy and light up your soul. With these 3 categories in mind, start writing about what you want. Putting pen to paper is the best way to do this. Try brainstorming if you're really stuck, or even meditate and see what ideas come your way. Ask yourself what would make you happy. Never mind what others may think, and cast aside any fears or doubt that you may have, and let yourself daydream. Let your imagination take over and run wild. Whatever your dream is, it's very likely that crazier things have happened than if you were to achieve that goal. If you're stuck between aiming too high or downplaying your goals to be more reasonable, aim for the middle ground and add the words "this" or "something better" to your vision board. It's worth adding those words no matter what, because you never know what you may have missed, and this allows you to think of next steps beyond what you've displayed right now for the next year or the next 2 years. This or something better is a good phrase to include on your vision board regardless. Now, this next step was a game changer for me. You don't have to do this, but I strongly encourage you to give it a try to really step your vision board up a notch. Step 2, use affirmations. Once you have your goals and dreams written down, turn each into an affirmation that you can add to your vision board to reinforce your images. Instead of "I want to exercise more," change it to "I exercise daily." Make every goal or dream you have into a current state of being. You don't want to just eat healthier. State "I am healthy." You don't just want to own your own home. State "I am a home owner." Adding affirmations means that every time you look at your vision board, you can repeat these affirmations to yourself, telling the universe or higher powers, whatever you believe in your subconscious, that this is what you want to attract into your life. This is what you want to manifest. This is the reality you want to live. It feels good to reinforce your images with affirmations. Rather than just a pretty collage, you are embodying how it would feel to live in those dreams in real life. Stating these affirmations while looking at the images helps you visualize it as if it were real. The visualization combined with the affirmation, while you feel excited and truly believe that this is your reality, will raise your vibration to the same level of what you're asking for. As the law of attraction states, energy attracts similar energy. What we're trying to do here is embody the same energy of what you're trying to manifest. I hope that makes sense. Still with me? That's very much the spiritual side of things. If you'd rather, think of affirmations as just adding further input to your subconscious, affirming to your reticular activating system. Looking at your vision board or even just stating your affirmations alone will help solidify in your mind that this is what you need to focus on. Like I said in last week's video, the first step to using the law of attraction to manifest or attract anything into your life is to ask with belief. As long as you believe that what you add to your vision board will come true, then it's more likely that it will. While you clarify your goals and start looking for images, while you create your vision board from start to finish, do so with an open, positive mindset, backed by the strongest belief that you can muster. Believe that your goals are achievable. Know that you are capable, and if you do believe in higher powers, know that you are supported and that the universe will help you get what you want. Step 3, find your images. So you have your goals listed and your affirmations at the ready. You're excited to start achieving your dreams and you truly believe that it is possible. Now you need to work out what images will best represent what you want. Pinterest is my go-to for this, as you can create multiple boards to keep your images organized. This means you can save as much as you like to these folders on Pinterest, then look back through them to find your favorites to download. This means you don't end up with heaps of photos downloaded, but only the ones you're sure about and that you'll actually use. If you're struggling to find the exact image that you're after on Pinterest, you should be able to find it on Google. Or you can always screenshot an image from a website or on social media. As long as this is for personal use only, the images don't need to be credited or anything. Your vision board is just for you. To give you an example of looking for a particular image, one of my goals is to have my own home. So I wanted an image of an office I could truly see myself in. I looked for little details and tried different keywords until I found the image that stood out the most. I knew I wanted an iMac in my dream office, so I included that in my keywords too. Ultimately, looking for images should be fun. Enjoy the process, get excited, and really try to see yourself living in these images in real life. Visualize them as much as you can and keep your spirits high. You want to see an image and feel so excited that it is yours. Look for the living room that you would be over the moon to call your own. The decor is as close to perfect for you. You would adore that couch and you could really see yourself sitting there watching Netflix. If you really want to take things up a notch, you can use Canva or Photoshop if you have it to edit and modify images to make them unique to you and your goal. I had so much fun editing my YouTube channel subscriber count and making my everyday bank account display more money to show the income I want to make each month. I even created a quick mock-up of a book cover because I want to write a book one day. I don't know yet what it will be exactly about, but I know I want it to be a bestseller, so I took a screenshot of the Amazon bestsellers list and changed the #1 spot to my own book to come. It didn't take long to muck around with, and it was a lot of fun to do. And now I have these images on my vision board that are unique to me and my vision, just waiting for the day when I can see them in real life. Step 4, create a digital vision board on Canva. I love that with a digital vision board, you can easily see it everywhere. Print it out as many times as you want or share it across all your devices, and you can really see it as much as you want to. But if you'd rather make a physical copy, you can always print off the images that you find online, or you can cut out images from magazines and stick them to your wall or the back of your door, glue them to a poster board, or pin them onto a cork board. Whichever way you want to make your vision board, I hope that sharing how I like to make mine is helpful to you. Every vision board I've ever created has been made on Canva. Canva is a free website that allows you to easily create designs, and I've been using it for years. I'm not sponsored or affiliated, I just genuinely find it such a handy site, and making content on it is super easy. I use the blank desktop template so I can make it my desktop background and airdrop it to my phone, and I can always print it off too. I like having it near my desk, somewhere I see it all the time. Because let's be real, I very rarely see my desktop or my computer because there's always a million tabs in the way. I love being able to see it all the time. It just amps me up thinking about all the things I'm going to do. It's just a matter of time, right, universe? So once you've found and downloaded your images, go to canva.com. I'll link it down below just to make it really easy, and choose the dimensions you want. I select the blank desktop template as I mentioned, upload your images and simply drag and drop them onto your page. Arrange them however you want. Once your images are laid out, add your affirmations. Simply choose text from the menu on the left-hand side. If you're having trouble reading your text over your images, click on Elements, select the square shape to use behind your text for your affirmations. Stretch it to fit behind your text and line it up, then highlight both together and click Group. Now you'll be able to move it around and resize it easily while working on the placement of everything. It's also worth noting that I lowered the opacity of this background behind my text so that it didn't stand out as bright white, basically. So something to play around with as well. Also, to give you an idea of how many images you should be able to fit on the desktop template, I ended up using 27 images in total and arranged it as roughly 4 images down and 7 images across, with one image taking up sort of 2 spaces, if that makes sense. There's no one way to arrange your vision board, and you can overlap photos if you want to. Just play around with it. This is my finished vision board, what I hope to achieve within the next few years. Though hopefully most of these goals I will achieve by the end of next year. All of these photos of other people or other people's homes are real to those who actually took them. These things all actually exist in real life. I'm not reinventing the wheel, I'm following the footsteps of those who have already achieved them. My path may be different and there may be detours and challenges unique to me along the way, but the end goals are possible to reach. Many of these affirmations are already real to me too, but speaking them and seeing them every day reminds me of what I have achieved and what more I can do. I already have beautiful friends and family in my life, but stating it on my vision board reminds me to be grateful for my relationships always. I do read every day too, but having it on my vision board, again, it keeps the momentum going and reminds me that it's not just about learning new things or simply enjoying the act of reading. Reading every day is also a part of my nighttime routine. Every image and affirmation on your vision board should be meaningful to you. It can still look pretty and aesthetically pleasing while also serving a purpose. There should be a reason behind every single thing, and you should be able to think with excitement and gratitude with every word and every picture. Step 5, what next? Now you have your vision board complete. Save it as your desktop background, send it to your phone, and if you want to, print it out and blue tack it to your wall. The idea behind having it somewhere where you'll see it every day is that you're reinforcing the images subconsciously every time you look at it. When you actively look at your vision board, it's important to feel gratitude and appreciation and to have trust and patience. Keep your vision board a positive thing. Here are a couple of suggestions to make a part of your day that will help your vision board to manifest. Visualize your goals and dreams coming true using the images as sort of jumping off point. Sit in meditation and let your imagination lead you through an in-depth visualization session. That's a bit of a mouthful. Visualization session. In your mind, act out the moment you achieve one of your goals. How would that look? What would it feel like? State your affirmations every day as much as you can. Really believe them to be true as you state them, even if they haven't manifested yet. And last but not least, be sure to also take insightful action towards each of your goals. As I spoke about in last week's video, it's so important to take the real life steps needed too. For every single big goal or dream that you have, break it down into smaller goals or tasks that will help you work towards achieving them. The law of attraction, your reticular activating system, the universe, your subconscious, whatever you believe in, all of these things will help you, but you also have to lead the way with action too. Creating a vision board is a technique that frees your mind from overthinking those bigger picture goals. You can trust that they are in the works. Now that you have made your vision crystal clear, you have set your intentions, you have asked for what you want. Now you can focus on breaking those big goals down into more manageable tasks. Trust that one day at a time, you are working towards those bigger dreams. The vision board is just where it starts. Having clarity on what you want and actually writing it down and asking for it is the crucial first step. Now you know what you want, now you've asked for it, you just have to keep believing that it will manifest and keep taking inspired action little by little every day. I truly hope you achieve so much success and that your vision board helps you to manifest your goals and dreams. Don't feel pressured to share your vision board with anybody, but if you would like to share it with me, I'd love to see it. Tag me on Instagram at Ebony Highland and use the hashtag manifesting in the real world, or direct message me if you prefer. I hope that you enjoyed today's video and found it helpful. Comment below what is one of your goals that you want to put on your vision board. If you don't want to share all the details, then comment using emojis to illustrate your dream. I'd also love to know your experiences with vision boards. Have you had success with a vision board before? Let me know your experiences in the comments below and help inspire those that have never made a vision board before too. If you haven't already, I really hope you'll consider subscribing and ring the little bell so that you're notified when I post a new video every Thursday at 2 p.m. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below or find me on Instagram at Ebony Highland. I'd love to see you over there too. As always, all the links, including today's blog post with way more information, resources, recommendations, all that fun stuff is linked in the description below as well. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you're enjoying this new series, Manifesting in the Real World, and I can't wait to see you in next week's video. Bye! The body category includes things. Now the dog wants out. My goodness.